As the college football season begins, Penn State remains under an NCAA bowl ban following the conviction of former assistant coach Jerry Sandusky on multiple sex charges involving boys inside university athletic facilities.
But that tragedy and judgment will directly affect hundreds of children from abusive homes here in Central Ohio, thanks to Ohio State and a local organization dedicated to child advocacy.
Not once did we think we would be adopting.
Right.
I mean, we knew within 6 months they were never going home.
As empty nesters, Ross and Tracy Rader became foster parents to 5 siblings with 4 different fathers 3.5 years ago. Rachel, Reese, Roxy, Raven, and Riley, living with no father and a mother not fit to be mom.
They lived in a condemned home.
Condemned home, and they were locked in an attic the majority of the time they were home.
The Raiders tell me the weekly visits with the children's mother did the children no good.
And every time that they saw mom, they would come home re-traumatized. Like the fear of, I mean, they wouldn't say they didn't want to go home, but they would start talking wet in the bed again. And I mean, they were just, right. So our Daniel went to the court and said, stop visits.
Dan was the CASA volunteer appointed guardian ad litem assigned to the Raiders. He convinced a judge to suspend the visits with the children's mother. The Raiders are convinced that was the beginning of real healing for the children from the horrors it took them years to reveal. Meanwhile, to stay away, it took years for more than a dozen young men to reveal the horrors they say they sustained at the hands of Penn State assistant football coach Jerry Sandusky. As a result of his conviction, Penn State would have to donate its share of the Big Ten bowl game revenues to other Big Ten schools earmarked for child-focused organizations. Ohio State split its share, sending half, or $80,000, to CASA.
I think it's poetic justice. It should go to kids.
The needed funds get a thumbs up from former Buckeye and professional running back Calvin Murray, now a CASA board member.
I'm proud of what Ohio State did in choosing CASA because the dollars are going really right for the helping people to get to these young kids who are abused.
Last year, CASA served 800 children or families. That's less than a quarter of the at-risk children in Franklin County. So this grant money will have impact.
We usually figure about $1,000 to recruit, train, and support a guardian.
Okay.
And so
$80,000 is
going to help us train a lot of guardians to serve a lot more kids.
Last December, the Raiders officially adopted their 5 foster children. All have come a long way, and now money born from tragedy of abuse may help others like Reese Rader and her siblings sing again.
There's hope, doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that.
Now again, CASA trains volunteers to become advocates for one child or group of siblings. The need is great for volunteers, especially men. The monthly commitment is minimal. I'm going to be emceeing a free informational breakfast September 23rd at the downtown Hilton at 8 a.m. And for much more info on how to get involved, we have linked their website to ours. Go to NBC4i.com and click on news links.
Wow, what a great